दिखाऊं ना तो सोच लेना आपको Hello, hello everyone. A very good morning, good afternoon, a good evening to you. We have got an excellent, young, energetic, and highly unbelievably person who has changed his career from what he was and what he is. He is none other than a great personality for me at least. He is Shashank. Hi Shashank, very warm welcome to you. So nice of you for being with us. Well,
Hello,
before
Dinesh sir.
here is a small two line that I would like to tell about you. Shashank Singh is a multifaceted creative from Delhi, India, blending his roots in engineering with a vibrant career in content writing, acting, and music. And before I say something more about him, let's listen from him. Sasank, please let us know more about you within 30 seconds or 1 minute. Sasank, please.
Sure, sir. Thank you very much for such a heartwarming welcome for me. And I am really obliged to be part of this podcast. I am extremely happy to be a part of this interview. I was born and brought up in Delhi, and I did my BTech from Electronics and Communication from SRM University. And I did my schooling from Nances Convent, which is a very reputed school. So my decent tic tac English is a part and parcel of the convent schooling upbringing. My Actually my family lineage is of a lot of basically academically gifted personalities. Like my father has done a BTech MTech from IIT BHU, and my mother has done her masters in philosophy. So, and but unfortunately, my brother is specially able. So I kind of devote that energy to channelizing my emotional strength to making my parents proud. Apart from that, I am a content writer by profession,
Good.
an author. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. We would love to know something more about you. But before you tell us, here are the few of the questions that we have for you. And we would like to go with the first question. And this is it. Shashank, growing
Yeah,
up in
sure, sir.
Delhi, how did you, growing up in Delhi, how did your early experience shape your creative passion for acting, music, and writing? Sasan, what would be your reply?
Yeah, sure, sir. I really am happy to be able to answer this question because I really like to be asked about the roots of my creative journey. Basically, my this creative side of mine can be attributed to my schooling. In my school, there was a lot of emphasis on extracurricular activities like singing, acting, doing theater. In fact, we had a separate auditorium as well. So I used to do theater there. I used to write, and the English was also, it was an English convent school. So I was very comfortable with the English. I used to play guitar. So all of these creative activities was a result of my schooling. And in college, I further polished my craft. In my college, I joined various societies. I did plays, participated in inter-college festivals, and then I took forward to making it my professional space as a guitarist, as an actor, and as a writer.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. What a drastic change and what an additional items that you have already added to your journey. Lovely. Well, Sasank, we would love to know that what inspired you to pivot from an engineering career to cognizant and from there pushing to content writing and creative arts.
Yeah, sure. This question has been asked to me in all the interviews in which I go in the companies for job. So basically, I was pursuing my BTech from electronics and communication, as I had a inherent liking towards it since my father was also from this background. So I had an instinct for it as well. So basically, I wanted to do a job in this field only. But in luckily, from in final year, I got placed. So after that, I worked in Cognizant for a year, but I was not comfortable with the coding part. So after that, I thought that I should switch careers because only unfortunately in India, jobs are in coding only, and very few jobs are in electronics and communication. So I thought, I analyzed, I really tried a lot of stuff. It was a kind of a self discovery for me. So I decided that content writing is a very
Mhm.
fruitful career for me. So I embarked on that journey by starting to write on movie reviews, and then till now I have been continuing on that.
Perhaps that is the reason that because of your content writing, you switch over specially to write a book, and you are the person who is also an author. Your book, named as Unconventional Family Saga, beautiful name, is a tribute to your parents. Can you share a heartfelt moment from their journey that deeply moved you? What would you say, Sasank, please?
Yeah, there are many instances. Actually, as I mentioned earlier, that my brother is unfortunately especially able. So there are many instances in which my mom and dad, like my dad would say that let's send him to hostel, but my mom would get very emotional, and in fact, she would sometimes start crying as well. That no, but I like they agreed that their child was not, my brother was not as able and capable like other children, but had some inherent gifts like his innocence, his pure heart. So they decided that they will like nurture him and take care of, and they will not make him feel, let him feel that he was a specially able kid. So my parents gave him all the facilities, and it was a really heartwarming journey till now, that they have really like taken care of him like they would take care of a normal child. So another instance is that when my brother's school van was late, so my mother was getting very panicky, and then she ran to the society gate and took all his things. And she had also created a havoc in the school by calling several times, and she had become really panicky. I was also becoming panicky. Then she like kind of took all the bottles and this what they say, the school bag when he returned from the school by school van. So it was like a very pleasant experience for me, that shows the true nature and true love for a mother for a child, irrespective of like however and whatever he is.
Yes, you are right. Always, mom is a mom. And for
Yeah,
her, the two children are like two eyes. You can't discriminate
yeah,
between left eye and right eye. So, yes, you are right. Well, especially, fortunately, perhaps in other part of the world, any disabled person is taken care of and they are respected. I'm sure that you
yeah,
too have very high respect and regard for your brother in your
yeah,
heart. Must have. Very nice.
absolutely.
Well, Shashank, how has your specially abled brother influenced your perspective on the life and your creative work? How has your specially abled brother influenced your perspective on life and your creative work? How it helped? Please.
Actually, the way I have grown, and like there is a like a phase in every boy and girl's life in which he or she realizes his or her responsibilities towards family, towards society, towards himself. So like he or she becomes a responsible son. So I went through that journey because of my brother only. Like most Delhi brats, I was also a very carefree kind of a person with no aim. But then again, that self discovery happened when I realized that okay, my brother is specially abled. I have to kind of push the pedal and like accelerate towards my career goals and achievements, because it will be very important if I make my achievements a tool for my parents' pride and make them happy with my achievements. So yeah, since when I got into college, I thought that I will dedicate all the good marks that I get, or the piano, the guitar. I used to play guitar for them. I used to make them happy. I found it one of my life's purposes, main purposes. So I got a direction. So I would like to attribute the responsible person that I have become, the reason behind me becoming a responsible person to my brother only. So I think that's what makes everything on shot, like on mark, because God always does what is good for you. So, like, if my brother would not have been specially able, then I would have been the same directionless, aimless kid in his 20s. So, yeah, I would like to attribute it to him. I'm very thankful.
Yes, you are very correct. And as you said that music, perhaps that is the only medicine that helps each and every person, especially when they are in the pain. Perhaps that is why Shashank, as a guitarist and actor, what has been the most memorable performance you have given, if you have, and why does it stand out? How it happened? Can you please tell more?
Yeah, as an actor, I love to answer these questions. Thank you very much for asking me. Because as an actor, I performed a play in my college, like it was a feminist play, in which in the future, nearby future, all the girls have disappeared from the world due to all the atrocities committed on women and all the crimes against women, and like all those whatever rapes and threats and murders. So like in after 100 years, women have disappeared, and now I am a husband who is requesting his wife to get his son married to somehow to any girl, because we are not able to find a girl for his marriage. So it was kind of future. So I played a very feminist kind of a husband, in which I am like a basically a like a puppet in her hands. So the girls really liked my performance and really appreciated me, because I was giving a lot of respect to my wife in the play, and I was pressing a peak and all everything. The boys gave me a bit of a scolding, but the girls were like really liked my performance. So it was like I got a lot of blessings from all the girls. Like at least someone is there who cares for the rights and for of women. And apart from that, I have performed the Heather famous Heather monologue of the
Hmm.
Shahid Kapoor movie directed by Vishal
Oh,
Bharadwaj several times in open mic.
great.
The Chutzpah monologue, Hum Hai Ki Hum Nahi. And as a guitarist, my first performance was in Vadyantram. Besides that, I used to perform in hostel rooms, making my friends and inmates happy. And the first performance was in Vadyantram when I played guitar, an electric guitar, and it was a dream come true for me. And apart from that, various open mic performances. In one performance, I was awarded a shawl and some
Oh,
money and gifts.
great.
So it was in DAV school, organized by the Rotary Club in Delhi. So
Oh,
yeah, I think I'm very blessed that I think every achievement cannot be measured by money, but these honors and gifts especially elevate the confidence of an artist. And I'm extremely thankful that I got the opportunities and my support from my parents. So yeah,
yes, you are very right. As you said that every achievement can't be measured by money. Very correct. Beautiful.
yeah,
Yes. And I'm sure that all the listeners who are listening to you or those who will be listening, I'm sure they will be inspired and get lots and lots of direction because of you, because you have never stopped. Not only that, you chose the path which came in your way and you made it quite interesting and successful. Wow. Before I proceed further, may I know that, as you said, that your parents are highly educated, your father in a ISRO, that is the Indian Space Organization and Research Wing, whereas your mom is again a highly educated person. Can you please tell me how they influenced you and how you got their help to sharpen your skills?
yeah, sure. Actually, when I was growing up, my father was a bit strict. So I kind of got to know what's right and wrong from my father. Yes, and my mom was also very kind of very possessive about me in terms of studies. They would always encourage me to study and get a good education. And I really am happy and glad that they were able to give me a good education in a proper convent school and in a good university, recognized university. So, but the main motivation when I received was when I used to go to my native hometown.
Mm-hmm.
So there, my father did his MTech from IIT, BHU, BTech, and MTech. So there, the relatives used to praise my father a lot that he is a genius. He got rank in top 10 in 10th and 12th, and he was a very intelligent student. So from there, I got a lot of motivation that I will also become like my father. Then
Great.
I noted that, the saying goes that every boy's first idol is his father. So from that motivation came along, and then I embarked on a journey. But I realized that no matter how brilliant you are, you cannot touch the greatness of your parents. So
Correct.
later I decided that I will be happy even if I become 10 to 15% of what my parents have achieved. So that was a kind of when I got placed in Cognizant, that was like a gift to my family, rather a
Mm-hmm.
tribute to my family.
Right. And as you said that in any situation, you try to be happy, which definitely shows that yourself, your papa, your mom, and perhaps your whole family, they are much more inclined in spirituality. How do you relate your journey with spirituality? What would you say?
Actually, whenever I used to go to, as I mentioned, in my native place, and my relatives always used to praise that my dad about his spiritual inclination, that he used to read the Hanuman Chalisa every morning, and he was very, like very, very, a very God-loving person, God-loving as well as God-fearing. He had a lot of devotion towards God. And my mom was MA in philosophy and a singer and a painter. So, and at artists all naturally have a lot of inclination towards the
Mm-hmm.
spiritual stuff.
Good.
So, so basically, I kind of imbibed all that and tried to uh, learn by reading Bhagavad Gita and reading Hanuman Chalisa and the chanting the Gayatri mantra. And I was very happy. And but the main spiritual push that I got was by reading several spiritual books from Osho. From I
Mm-hmm.
also listened to BK Shivani, Brahma Kumari Shivani a lot, and I also like kind of listen to bhajans. So yeah, it's my dream to perform a bhajan on guitar as well. So I kind of get a. I'm whenever I'm tired and stressed, I listen to bhajans and bhakti songs. So that's like kind of my hobby. Yeah.
Good, good, good. Because of your answer, I remember the Sunita Williams, the lady who was stuck, and once upon a time
Okay.
they spent months together, perhaps on Mars, and because of the
Yeah.
reading the spiritual books, she could sustain herself. Wow, great.
Oh,
So you too have done your engineering, that is altogether a science, and you have already shifted to arts, that is the music, art, theater, and so. So how do you balance, or how do you synchronize, or how do you take help from science to music or music to science? How do you collaborate? What do you say for that?
yeah. Basically, when I was in engineering, I kind of balanced it because at that time there was like not too much of neither too much or neither too less load of uh, studies because so I could study as well as participate in inter college fests. So, but after graduating, when you have entered the professional world, at that time becomes a bit difficult to manage. So at that time, because you have to give your time to job and your responsibilities as a child and family, so I used to do it on weekends. Sometimes I used to kind of like if I get a break in between two jobs, if I'm switching from one company to another, then I used to join a theater group and do for 1 month. Or or it would be like if I'm doing a part-time job. then I could balance it by using my spare time. Or once also, and I asked my parents to give me a 2 year or 1 year gap time frame so that I can try out myself. And during that time, I would not say like I made it very big, but at that time I also fulfilled my creative desires related to theater and writing, and then returned to my full-time job and later realized that I think we have to kind of sacrifice a bit as a middle class person and work on your responsibilities along with working on your dreams. So yeah, that was I think I'm quite happy with that journey.
Yes, very interesting journey that you already carried over. Beautiful. Well, Sashank, as it reminded me, you have written a book, and all to my listener, what you would like to tell, either a small incidents or a lesson or a suggestion related to your book and all my audience, what it would be.
Yeah, I think the book is a tribute to my parents. It describes how my parents had uh, raised my specially able brother in spite of all the challenges and trials and tribulations. So it displays that how parents love their children no matter how they are, whatever they have achieved, less or more, irrespective of that. So I would like to shed light on some aspects of uh, responsibilities of a son or a daughter that I think it should be a priority in every youngster's list to make their parents proud. I feel that sometimes we are getting carried away by our traditions, from our traditions rather, and by influenced by influenced too much by romanticizing our relationships and friendships and romantic relationships. I'm not saying that it's bad to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend and a group of friends. It's necessary, but we should not kind of uh, like it's as the saying goes, ki till 18 parents made you what you were, and then you left away then and carried on your life. You should not become selfish in a case of our parents. We should always try to make them proud, and then God will bless us and give us peace of mind and lot of success in the future. So I try to do that. So, and I recommend all my people from my generation to do that. So there should be a balance between family life, and a person should be much more family oriented.
Very correct. Yes, you should be the balance between the two sides. Beautiful. Well, Sashank, as you said that you have your parents to whom you are coordinating with, you have your family, you have your education, you have another line, so many diversifications that you have seen, you have experienced. Not only that, you have worked for them. So can you please tell something that how you would be taking few future steps that will make your parents happy? What are your
Yeah,
plans for
see,
them?
basically, I think when I was seeing a motivational lecture, I think it was by Sandeep Maheshwari. If you want to follow your passion, then you should and turn it into a professional career. Then you should talk to your parents and ask by giving us a time frame of 6 months or 1 year or even 2 years. Then after that, you can basically uh, move ahead with your career if you don't make it big enough. So yeah, I think I did that similarly. So, but now I think I'm quite happy that I at least tried that. So the route, and it's not like it's a bonus point on my resume as well, and it has made me the person I am. So I kind of now in future, like as you asked, so I will try to do my future plans are to work as a writer and in a corporate world and only,
Good.
and side by
Well,
side, side by
very
side.
nice. Well,
Yeah,
so let me take my vehicle in the different gear. Now we would like to have a small rapid fire question session.
sure,
And here
sure,
are a few questions which I would like to get your answer in the shortest possible form. And for that,
sure.
if you have given a choice, guitar or acting, what you would choose?
Acting, of course.
Wow, great. Well, the next question, favorite Delhi memory. can you please recall that still sparks your creativity? What is that?
Favorite Delhi memory. Yeah, basically performing in the play in which I played Mahatma Gandhi in my school.
Mhm. Nice. Well,
Yeah,
Sushant, can you please recall one song that you would like to play to uplift any audience? What it would be?
yeah, it would be Chahu Mein Aana from Ashiki 2 or Time of
Oh,
Your Life from
can you
Green
please
Day.
tell the meaning of it in English?
Yeah, another song is Time of Your Life in Green Day. I will like to perform that. Another turning point, there a fox stuck in your road. Time breaks, you ride it, turns in your way. So take the best of your life till whatever comes in your way. I hope you had the time of your life. So it's something good like
Nice.
this.
Well, can you please name a movie that changed how you see the world? Which is that?
Movie. There are a lot of movies that kind of changed my perspective. But I think some movies like Kal Ho Na Ho really changed my perspective.
Hmm.
Avarapan. So I
Good.
love that movie. And in
Well,
Hollywood movies, this Good
okay,
Will
here is my
Hunting.
next
Yeah,
question. The
yeah.
most unexpected lesson from writing an unconventional family saga. Most unexpected lesson for you by writing the book. What it is?
I think don't think too much because God has much greater
Very right.
plans
Very
than
nice.
what you have.
Beautiful. Right. Don't think too much. Perfectly right. Well, next question is dream role that you would love to play in the film or theater. What it be?
I would like to play the role of antagonist or villain.
Oh, super. Well, one word to describe your brother's impact on your life.
I think he has made me very responsible, as I stated
Beautiful,
earlier.
beautiful. Lovely. Nice. Next is favorite open mic moment that gave you chills. What was that?
Yeah, when I was playing guitar and then I kind of took a high note and then the audience started clapping. That was
Mhm.
one of the best notes.
Can you please elaborate that?
Yeah, actually, I was playing a song Halidil.
Hmm.
So there was a kind of a alap in which I had to take my picture. So I took it up, and then the audience started clapping because of my uh, strength in my voice. So that was a very proud moment for me.
Good. And Sushank, if you could share one piece of advice with your younger self, one piece of advice with your younger self as a person from the SRM University, what it would be?
I would say that be consistent and work
Hmm.
in a direction because sometimes in our youth, we lose direction quickly, become directionless and aimless, or work hard but work in a lot of different directions. But
Hmm.
it's very necessary to work consistently and in a direction. That's what I would like to say.
Work consistently. Yes, it may happen that in the beginning you might be diverted, but it's okay. Once you
Yeah,
choose your direction, you should stick to it.
yeah,
Very correct.
yeah.
Well, Shashank, I got so many questions for you, especially from the youth, and that too from the India. But because of the time constraints, we cannot go further. Well, but on behalf of this platform, I sincerely pray Almighty God to give you all strength, all courage, all wisdom, all time, all power, and everything that you can bless with, so that you keep on doing something that you are already doing, because whatever you are doing is definitely at the cost of your life. You are supporting your family, you are supporting your brother, you are supporting the society. You are doing wonderful work, and I'm sure that not only the person who are watching or listening to this episode, but whosoever will be listening to this, they will be inspired. Not only inspired, they will be motivated, and definitely they will get inclined to do something better the way you are doing. Lovely. I loved the way you replied each and every question. So nice of you, Susang. We say namaste to you. May God
Thank you
bless
very
you.
much, sir.
Very
Thank you
soon we
very
hope
much.
to meet you once again. So nice of you. Thank you, Susang.
Thank
See
you,
you
sir.
soon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much.